is the crew in lane 3, yellow Belen Jesuit.
Yeah, really interesting what we're seeing from the Belen crew. Nice, long, relaxed strokes. I think what we're seeing is a crew that wants to establish a lead, dominate, but reserve a little something for the final. I know that these kids can absolutely be rowing at slightly higher pace, but I think that they are they're leaving a little something for later.
Yeah, right now Team Tampa, which is a crew immediately above them or on their port side in that dark boat, is in a very strong position for second place. Good on them. Treasure Coast is in third, and then it's Pinecrest, and then Ransom Everglades are fighting for that fourth place position. But again, this is a situation where we have 7 boats. The top 2 boats are going to go directly into the final, which means they don't have to row again before the final. The next 4 boats have got to fight their way in, and the last boat will be moved to a separate final by themselves.
Yeah, the crew from Belen, there's a young man, I think there's only one white hat in that boat, and I think I know who it belongs to.
And who might that be?
His name is Diggy Arner, and he's been a member of the Belen crew now for 3 or 4 years, and he's also participated as a coxswain for some bigger boats in earlier times.
Looks like he had a growth spurt.
He did, and that's a nice. I think you can appreciate what you were saying earlier about keeping those bodies spaced and those heads swinging through without too much variation. I think that's what we're seeing.
Oh, definitely. Well, what I'm seeing is what you were alluding to before. They do a great job of having their hands come away, and they do a hip hinge. You can see how their backs stay tall, and they hinge from the hip. And believe it or not, when you do a hip hinge, you can actually push the boat just the tiniest bit, but you maintain a little bit of speed. But then once you get that hip hinge, you keep your head tall, you can pull the boat underneath you. And they are just very, very beautifully schooled. That's some very nice rowing by those freshmen. Jesus, these kids are freshmen?
Yes, sir.
They're not like many freshmen I've ever seen. That's a very nice crew. That is the finish of our first heat of the boys freshman 8, and I actually was right. I have to write that down. Doesn't happen that often. It was Belen Jesuit was first, and Team Tampa in for a strong second place. And then 2 close to call, but then the next 4 boats are going to be going on through directly into the reps. And our last crew coming down, I believe it's NSU. I'll double check. Yeah, there's no truth to the plug for the boy from Belen, whose dad may or may not have bought the announcer dinner last night. We refuse to say one way or the other. Bottom line is some nice rowing, and here comes our crew coming across the line. I believe that is lane 6, and that would be Miami.